know what I'm saying. What you saying, sweetie? You know what I'm saying, Cash.
Talk your shit.
We talking to them. Wait. See, let them talk to us. Period, Cash.
Get my shades and then I'm ready to go. Something is in my eye. Okay, I was out and about today. Okay, we got enough people to start the topic. So you already heard the topic.
So, first, is anybody a faceologist on here? Because my face is breaking out. I need a faceologist. It's looking crazy, looking real crazy. So if you're a faceologist, let me know.
What is a faceologist? A dermatologist?
I need a faceologist because my face, when I was younger, my face was like crystal clear. I could eat whatever. I eat a little thing is breaking out. So I need help with something. I don't know.
Girl, it's just stress. Okay, it's just stress. I'm telling you, it's stress. That's the reason why you're breaking out. Reduce your stress.
What's that E word? Esthetician name?
I don't know why she putting these big words. I don't have the time.
How you turn your camera off?
You said how you turn the camera off?
Yeah, it's dropping, so she can't tell you, but it's esthetician.
Oh, okay. Producer. Thank you, producer. That's our cousin Janelle. She's a producer. When y'all see the flyers and all of that, she does all of that. So thank you, producer. But yes, welcome back, guys. I know last week we was not on due to Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day, Keisha.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too.
Thank you. So to those who don't know me, I'm Tweety. To those who know me, yeah.
Okay, I think everybody know me, but I go by Cash, last name Diamond. Okay, so just if you're looking me up, Cash Diamond. But I think everybody know me, so welcome back.
So today's topic is older women dating younger men versus older men dating younger women. Would you date someone significantly younger than you? Right? So let me tell you my story. I was dealing with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that was 5 years younger. I was like, let me give it a try. Let me do this. Let me do that. Somebody, I'm not gonna say no names, but this person is like a father figure to me, right? He gonna talk about why you dealing with an orphan? Because he was that like younger than me. He was like, why you dealing with an orphan? I was like, it's gonna be okay. He probably different and all of that. Nah, he wasn't different. He was worse. He was worse than the different. He was worse. And I ended with a kid. I ended with a kid behind it. Mason, and I ended with Mason behind it. I was like, I will never date anybody else again, younger than me, 5 years younger than me. So I'm 35. I think homeboy just turned 30. I don't know. I don't speak to him. I tell everybody that I had a kid with Amazon Prime. I don't know where he at. I don't know. So I will never date someone younger, right? I kept saying that. All the young chipper people want to come in my direction. So one last year, much younger, he was like I think he had just turned 22 or something. It was real young like that. And I was 34, right? Oh, I want to be with you. I want to get with you. Homeboy decided he wanted to befriend me on Facebook. Now, every night we would talk, right? When he's at work. When he get home, it's silent. No nothing, no talking, no nothing, right? I can't hear you.
He had a curfew, Tweety? He had a curfew?
It was worse than a curfew. I could have dealt with a curfew, you know what I'm saying? It was worse than that. Homeboy had a whole family, shorty pregnant. Why would you befriend me on Facebook and you had all this going on? So I said, I can't deal with younger niggas, you know what I'm saying? But the older niggas is probably the same way, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm dealing with somebody, we the same age, she about to be 35 on the 21st of May. However, I don't know. I will never, if me and homeboy right now, he's another producer on the show, Scott, if me and Scott don't work out, I'm not going to a young person. I'll go like probably 70. I will try for 70 next time. But I'm not doing no more young people. I can't.
But you said 70 as in 70?
As in 70, as in SEVENTY. Yes. I'm done.
Okay, I don't know what she talking about. I don't know. I think with the young dudes, I think they can, like, ripping and running with you. I need shades. I'm about to get shady. Papa, can you put my shades? I need shades because first of all, he was only 5 years younger than you, and you said that you couldn't deal because he was young. He was too young.
He was very immature. He was like, not there. And he won't get it up. Who's Samson? Who are you? Oh, great. He was very like immature. He was just now coming out the house. So he will be like, when you're young and you're not really experienced something, what you want to call that? Sheltered. He was very sheltered. So he felt like he shouldn't be home with the baby. You know what I'm saying? He should be at the bar, living life. And if you want to do that, go ahead. But leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? Older guys, they do that too. But they know when it's time to come home. He ain't never know when it was time to come home because he was always sheltered. So,
girl, did you give him something to come home to? What are you talking about? Was things ready for him?
Excuse me? What do you mean was things ready? I'm taking care of a whole baby.
I'm joking. I
gotta have things ready for him. But no, you crazy. You're
So wait, but if you go with a 70-year-old, what you gonna do for him?
I could take care of him and he could put me on his will potentially.
Oh, so you're talking like a 70-year-old that's like rich?
Yes.
Not one you gotta just take care of.
Well, you probably gotta take care of them anyways. But if he rich,
he gonna have somebody take care of you.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But anybody got a similar story to Tweety's story, how she went young and, it didn't really work out. She had 2 scenarios that didn't work out. I think her 2 scenarios, I'm usually, the stories I hear about these young dudes is not what Tweety's talking about. I hear different stories, that they could keep up, they more wild because they don't got nothing, nothing to care for, no care in the world. But Tweety, unfortunately, you got the wrong young dude. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like over there. Wait. Damien, say something to us, Damien. Talk to us.
Tweety needs to be on an episode of SVU.
Yeah, Tweety, you need to be on an episode of SVU, Special Victim Units.
Wait, why?
Why?
I don't know. It just seemed the right thing to do. Just build the case up, yo. Just build it up.
First of all, anybody on here want to share how they had a similar story to dating a younger guy, or a woman that dated a younger guy? I know some of y'all on here got some younger guys, but y'all might not want to come out and say it.
Oh. Somebody want to talk? No? Being that Keisha just said that, starting next week, hey Adrian girl, starting next week, y'all could email us your stories. And if you don't want to say them out loud, we can read them for you, if that makes you more comfortable. So we're gonna start doing that as well. Y'all email us. I'm gonna write it in the chat right now, our email address, so that when we do have these episodes and you're not comfortable, we can read them for you. Now, don't be having big words in there now, Monique. Cause listen,
yeah, I cannot with Tweety. I cannot with Tweety. First of all, okay, good. She dropped in a chat. So please reach out to us and tell us your story if you don't want to come off, and tell us your story. But I just feel like it's like Drea from Bachelor Wives. She's catching a lot of heat because her baby father is young. How old is he, Tweety?
22.
He's 22, and then she got a son that's like 21, or something like that. So basically, her baby father, her new baby father now, is younger than her son. So she's catching a lot of heat. To each his own, if he's grown, she grown, to each his own. But I feel like if it was an older guy and a younger girl, nobody would be saying nothing about her. That's how I really feel.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
lying? I felt like if it was an older guy, they would let it slide. Like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Jay-Z got Beyonce like 12 years. Nobody talking about them because it's more okay for an older guy to go out with a younger woman than an old woman to go out with a younger guy. And why
But
is that?
I think because Beyonce and Jay-Z are like in the same bracket, not tax bracket, the same bracket of their age is like closer, opposed to Drea. See, how old is Drea? I don't know. But Drea, she has a 21-year-old son, and 22 is her BD. So I think that's where it happens. That's why it's so, let's say, double standard. Also in 2019, when Shaquille O'Neal was with that 21-year-old, everybody was in an uproar about that as well. So I think because they were so much younger and they're so much older, I think that's where it happens. That's where things happen.
But sweetie, the thing about it shouldn't matter anyway. I feel like it shouldn't matter anyway because if the person is at least over 21, it shouldn't matter. Because if it was a girl doing it or a guy doing it with a girl, they would not say nothing. I'm looking at the chat right now. The chat is lighting up right now.
And then I feel like people will say, well, when Shaquille was 30, homegirl wasn't even born yet. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I'm very neutral. I'm Switzerland. So it's like this.
Are you really, sweetie? Are you really? Because you had your dude by 5 years. When you was in 5th grade, he was in kindergarten.
That's why I said I'm neutral. That's why I'm saying I'm neutral. I'm not judging nothing or nothing. So when he was 30, people were saying she wasn't even born yet. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's where the mashup happens.
I just feel like if it's okay for a guy, it should be okay for a girl. Period.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Period. Point blank. Because that's why I feel like it's just not fair. Like, listen, I don't want to rock the cradle anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like some people want to rock the cradle and they go out with a guy, the guy get them tight, they aim for the son. You know what I'm saying? Like they gunning for the son, or they either gun for the father of the guy, you know? Sometimes how they just like to get people back. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do that. I'm 4 years older than I guess somebody 4 years older than they man or whatever.
That's great. She's saying she's 4 years older than Tifa, but over the years she matured. So I just feel how the years go on. So she's saying, depending on how that person is maturity-wise, maybe it will work. But if you're not mature, you know what I'm saying? It probably won't work. Like for me, it did not work. With the Amazon Prime, it did not work whatsoever. So,
first of all, Talia told me, Tweety, you said you know what I'm saying about 8 times already. So if y'all drinking, another thing for my new people tonight, every time Tweety say, or me say, or anybody say, you know what I'm saying, post take a sip of your water, your tea, or whatever you drink and take a sip of it. And she said it already 8 times. Okay, the girl said every other breath. So please don't drive home. Please, I hope y'all already home already. Age ain't nothing but a number. Listen, we ain't doing what R. Kelly did to Aaliyah, because that was wrong. Okay, that was a grown man writing that song for a child, and she sung the hell out that song. Talia was singing that song earlier, and I said, Talia,
age ain't nothing but a
you know that she was singing that to a grown man, and she said, yeah, I know. Don't be singing that song. Don't be singing that song. I love me some Aaliyah, but that song is wrong. That song is wrong when you hear the backstory behind it, because age is more than a number. Age is like maturity. Age is everything, because she was really a child. So we talking about grown people going out with younger grown people. That's all we talking about. We're not talking about no other child thingies, because I feel like some of these grown men, they watch these child grow up. You know what I'm trying to say? And then they wait for them to be of age to get with them. That to me is still wrong.
That's why I said some people felt like Shaquille O'Neal was 30 and the girl wasn't even born yet. That's where that coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't even born yet. And now you're 52 dating, or 47 at the time, dating a 21-year-old. That's what people like, is this right? Even though she's legal, is it right? So I don't know.
So how y'all feel, guys? Only thing I would say, my grandmother, right? May she rest in peace. She went out with a younger guy, and the guy was in my father's class. And that was like the love of her life or whatever. And every time we used to hang out with them, the guy used to tell my father, remember we used to be in class together? And my father was like, I'm trying to forget. Leave me alone. So he was trying to like forget the guy was in his class, and the guy kept bringing up that we was in the same class. But now you want to be with my mother, so why you keep bringing up that we was in the same class? Leave me alone. So I feel like if you're gonna do it, don't do it with your kids' friends or around your kids. Keep it.
The same thing happened in 4 Christmases, remember?
Yes. But it's like, come on, why must y'all do it with people who they know? Please keep it out the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it far away. To each his own. I feel like, me and my husband, we're the same age. I looked up. But I feel like, no roll your eyes. We are the same age. And I feel like if it's okay, it's like I said, it's still okay for a guy to do it and not okay for a girl. And I know and I don't like that. I don't like how they bash Andrea right now. At least that boy is 21. If he was younger than 21, that'd be different. At least he's 21. So what? He's young. So
And also they bashed Russell Simmons' daughter when she was dating the 70-year-old man or 80 or the 100-year-old man. I don't know how old. I think he was like 100 or something. But they was bashing him too. I mean bashing her.
Yeah, somebody put that in the chat too earlier, saying like Russell Simmons' daughter got it too. And that's not fair. Because I'm telling you, if Russell Simmons had a son that did the same thing, they would not be saying nothing. That is the problem. It should not be a double standard. And why do us as women, why we always got to go through a double standard? Like, why we can't do what the men do? Why we can't get dirty with the boys? How come?
Because it's frowned upon.
Why? Why? Tweety, why?
Because men have more power in their world. Men have more power. They could do whatever they want. Because you can't. Look at that man.
First of all, what men have more power? What men? This is a woman world. This is a woman's world. Okay? This is a woman's world.
Who runs Congress? Who runs Congress? They get away with murder. Who runs Congress?
My husband over here trying to mop. He is trying to disturb me. You see what I'm saying? How the men must take over. Okay. It's not even dirty. It's not even dirty. Seriously. Anyway, women can have babies. Men cannot. So clearly we run the world. We keep the people coming. Without us, it will be no men. Period. Point.
It's beautiful you think like that. It's beautiful you think like that.
He in the background, second in sleep. We run the world, like I just said. I'm gonna say it again for people in the back. Okay, people move back. We the ones who make the babies. If it wasn't for us, men wouldn't even be here. So clearly, we run the world, sweetie.
Yeah, hold the babies. We make them.
He said we hold the babies. They make them. Is this guy crazy? What are you talking about? We make the decision to keep them. What?
Well, you have to see the plant them.
Yeah, you want to go back?
All right, Talal. Bye, Talal.
Wait, unmute Mama Jones, because just son out of control. He over here with this mop blowing minds. Go ahead, Mama Jones. She's trying to unmute. Talk to us. We can't hear you. Why is not letting you unmute? I gotta hear this.
I mean, let me unmute her. Let me do it.
Unmute her, yeah.
Hold on. Why is it not doing it?
I don't know. Oh, you blocked them from unmuting?
No.
Oh, it's not letting me unmute her either.
It's not there. I don't know why it's not doing
Can you hear
it.
me now?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
go.
Okay, so we actually grow the babies in our bodies. So you're right, Keisha, we do have all the power.
Thank you. Thank you. So Talal miss his mother telling the truth. We have all the power because your mother just said we grow them. Okay. Who care about the seed you plant?
We grow the human beings. Yeah, we are the fertile, we grow the human beings. And historically speaking, women are, and the only reason, because they also say that women aren't allowed to preach in the churches. That is only because women teach, we're the first teacher. So we're the ones, you're the one to teach your child to talk, to eat. We're the ones that actually teach you how to be a human being. So we do have the power, but we need women, the mothers have to stay home to teach, to grow the nation. And then the men somehow, for whatever reason, they feel that they can take over from there. But we are the ones, you're right. We do.
See?
But from a realist standpoint, men get away with everything. It's men versus women, and it's our word against theirs, and they always win at the end of the day. That's what it is. We could grow whoever we want to grow, but at the end of the day, it's always going to be the men winning.
Well, it's not going to always be that way because we're still smarter. So we let them get away with what they feel that they want to get away with. But in the end, because we are still smarter, like again, I say we're the first teacher. So they don't know what they know unless we taught it to them first.
Exactly. He went to mop something that wasn't dirty. So
Would
at the end of the day, you
Is
know,
that his therapy? Cleaning? You on mute. I can't hear you.
Oh my God. I'm
My
on
son.
mute.
No.
I'm on
Now
mute.
you're not. I can hear you now. Yeah. No, I
Okay,
couldn't
good.
hear
Because
you
at the end of
before.
the day and men need us. We don't need them. You know what I'm saying?
We need each other, basically, and we're supposed to be equally yoked, but they, because they're louder and they're supposed to be physically stronger, they're bulkier, they feel that they have the power, but we actually do because we can outwit them.
Period. They need us. All right, you're right. We do need them. It's like, it's both best of both worlds. But I feel like since we're the ones who can make the babies, they need us more. Or if not, the nation would end without us. So yes. So thank you, Mama Jones, because
It's like James Brown said, it's a man's world, but it's nothing without a woman on his arm. They need us.
Period. And we
We're
should not.
frozen.
Why I'm freezing? What's wrong with my internet?
You good now.
What is wrong? Because I'm getting too hyped.
Settle down. Settle down.
She go with that, settle down. I'm getting too hyped because I go back and forth with Talal a lot. And to hear his mother even say the same thing as me, it's like, it's just like, it touches my heart. So I just feel like
I'm saddened that he feels like that because, he was my Talal. So I'm saddened that he demeans us like that.
Yes. I guess he just feel like, I guess most men feel like, because even Damien put something in the chat, Damien could come off mute and comment. I guess because they just feel like they're everything. I don't know why. We should be everything and they should be like a small something.
Yo, you stupid.
So I don't know, but I do feel bad for the women who want to date younger men and they get all this ridicule. It's not fair to them when men could do it. Why we can't do the same things men could do. But I did see a meme, right? About this girl who said, oh, Damien, talk. Go ahead, Damien.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Adrian because I was telling her, she was asking me, if she's seen the comment where I had dated the 40-year-old, but I told her about that. I was 21 and I had a 40-year-old.
How old were you?
He was
21.
21.
Why you had a 40-year-old? She couldn't get nobody her age?
How you know I didn't? You said I had a 40. How you know she ain't have me?
How?
Yeah, tell us about that story. How did it go?
Yeah, how y'all even interact? How y'all even intertwine? It's on.
How did y'all meet?
Well, I was downtown clubbing, ladies' night. She was shorty. She was crazy, right?
Oh my God.
Nah, but all jokes aside, I was out on my cousin's birthday, and it's so crazy. He walked past. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And the conversation just started. And then I ain't even gonna lie to you, it was like I felt like I was a sugar baby. I was going up there. She lived in Boston. She paid for all my rides to go to Boston. I took her van. She had a nice little Tahoe too. I was driving that big shit everywhere, running the gas up. So ain't no problem with I don't feel there's no problem, and I don't ridicule. But I see where y'all coming from because I ain't gonna lie. When you sit there and you see, older dudes with younger girls, they sit there and they say shit about us too. They sit there and be like, "Oh, you dating that young girl?" So that shit work hand in hand. But I was a sugar baby before. Adrian, you was a sugar baby before.
Why you talking about this?
Fuck you mean?
Wait, she was never no sugar baby. Adrian never dated no guy above her age.
Thank you, Kay.
Yes, the fuck she did. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You don't know everybody she dated.
Laughing back here.
Yo, you don't know every man she dated, first of all. And second of all, see, I don't know who
Adrian ain't tell y'all about Elroy.
Who's Elroy? Put us on.
Yeah. Now you don't know fucking Elroy. See?
He's making this up. We have to mute him. He's making this up. We have to mute him. It's no Elroy.
Elroy dropped the bus. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Keisha.
Listen.
Yeah, don't do
no. First of all, we have to Tweety, mute him. He's not about to be out here telling my best friend business. First of all.
Mute him, Keisha. Mute him.
Yes, because first of all,
I'm back.
First of all, He was a sugar baby. I'm happy for you running her gas up. That's what she wanted. She wanted somebody she could take care of. I don't know. For me, I feel like I don't know if I want my son with somebody that's like my age. That's out of line. I'm sorry. I would ask her. She don't got nothing better to do. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm
She
not.
is doing something. She doing your son.
All right, he going back on mute. He go.
No, she's not. Because I'm gonna tell my son, if a girl is my age and want to be with you, that's a problem. Okay, that's a problem because she should have people her age that she want to be with, not
But
somebody.
is it really a problem? People see younger guys as more energetic. They ready to go and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Is it really a problem, or is it a problem for
not,
you?
not with my son. I'm sorry. I don't know how you survive, Tweety. I don't know how you survive because I know they probably was talking about you like a dog. They probably was talking about you like a dog. Like, why she want to be with you for? She clearly, why she want to be with you? She don't got nobody her age.
I
That's
already
what
told you,
always
the father figure said, "Why are you with an orphan?" I was hearing it. I was hearing it.
Yeah. Wait, Tweety, talk to me. I mean, Agent, talk to me. Would you, all right, anybody on the call with sons, would y'all let your son date somebody your age?
She's saying she don't think it's a problem. If a person makes you happy, they make you happy.
I'm
Well,
killing my daughter, nigga, and she's not gonna find out about it. That's it.
Yo, do you have to mute Damien? Like,
I don't know how we
Prince-
could keep him muted. He keeps muting.
we have to mute Damien, yo.
But Prince could come in with all the hoochie mamas he worked. They could be in here from anywhere between 18 to 88. If Prince want to knock him down, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna help him. But if Kyle come in here with a nigga my age, just get the bail
This is
money.
the double standard we're talking about.
You see, that's exactly, you see what I'm saying? Like,
It
you
don't
see what
even
I'm
matter no more. No, I didn't let the double standard walk by. But since you said if my daughter or if your son, now we had a problem.
Exactly, because people think it's okay until you bring their kids involved. They don't think it's okay no more. If he don't tell me her age and they happily in love, and I find out later down, I'll let it go because I didn't know. But if I first hear about it, I would think like the girl don't got nothing better to do. That's what I really would think. And even if a guy, had interest in my daughter, I would still be like, what's up with him? He want to mold you? He want to, my mom would take it there. My mom would take it. He want to control you. Why he want to be so much older than you? That's just how my mom will go. My mother was with somebody who's some same age as her. Well, my father had about 5 years, but she ended up being with somebody who was same age as her. And then my husband, same age as me. So I think you can meet people your age, you can meet people your age. And I feel like if it's too far above you, it's too much. But that's just me, But if they really in love, they don't say nothing, then they come back and they show me a wedding ring and all that, I'm gonna let it go. But I'm gonna still feel some type of way. But that's just me. But yeah, I can say
to each his own.
to each his own. To each his own. To each his own.
As long as they legal, if they not as long as they legal, you not like 25, 30 and a person 16. As long as it's legal, it makes sense. Then okay, date who y'all want to date. You know what I'm saying? So
all right. So if Mason came in the door with somebody 55 and he was 21, how would you feel?
Mason already got a little girlfriend. She's 16. He 8. I can't.
No.
I can't.
Yeah, Mason, kill him, old Joyce.
No.
I'ma go ahead and pull the social worker over here for a second because I didn't see my comment get read yet. So even though it is legal, I also think I don't want somebody who's not healed, right? And I think that there's an aspect of daddy issues and mommy issues that we got to look at. Because when I look at Russell Simmons' child,
Yeah.
it is known that they have daddy issues. Like it's known that this is an issue that they deal with. And I just feel like even if it's legal, I'm also going to want to know what's your relationship like with your parents? Because I just feel like there's some things that just, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense why this 18-year-old is. And even as she's talking to him, there was like a video and she was like, oh, and she had this little baby voice. And it's just like, and then he shut her down. She's like, she's trying to shop. And he still's like just playing her on social media looking stupid. So I'm legal or not. If my child come in here looking dumb, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, and then I gotta reevaluate what's my situation. Is it your dad? Is it this? Is it that? Like, what's going on? So I'm gonna pull that politically correct answer over here with the social worker. So my bad if I wasn't, popular belief, and that's what anybody want to hear, but I had to say that part.
Thank you, Ciara. That's the truth because sometimes they do have mommy issues, daddy issues. sometimes they do have these issues and they looking for your child to be like that person for them. No, don't put that on my child. I'm sorry. Put that on somebody else's child.
iPhone
I feel-
90. I wish I knew who iPhone 90 was, but that person said, I will want to understand how can they connect mentally and emotionally, because why do you have things in common with a person half your age? It will mean to me you haven't drunk much.
Not Talia. Oh, that's Taylor. That's Taylor, baby. That's Taylor, baby. I thought that was my Talia. I was like, why my Talia up on here? But yes, that is Taylor, baby. I always get them confused. My Talia and that's Taylor and my Talia. Yes. I thank you, Ciara, and thank you, Taylor, baby. I do feel like, right, I would want to know, like, what level are you on? Like, are you underneath your level? That's why I want to know. Or is well, both my children are above, so I do feel like they're above level. So when you're above level, I understand you might attract, somebody you're on the same level with. But I still want to know, you got any issues in there, like you trying to solve with my kids? I don't know. I hope I'm not like that. I hope I just mind my business and they don't bring them around me. Because I truly want to mind my business.
Nah, never mind your business. That's your kids. Never mind your business. Even if they don't listen, that's a different thing. It is what it is. People are growing. If they legal, it's going to be what it is. But never mind your business. Like, if
Right,
you think I think about
they...
things that my parents said to me and I didn't listen to it, but later on I was like, yeah, that nigga was definitely not for me. So never mind your business.
That's why I said the father figure was like, why you mess? I shouldn't listen to that person. I want to have Mason. I want to have Mason, but I should have listened.
But you want to have Mason, so that don't make no sense. What are you saying right now?
I should have listened. I should have listened, because there's nothing but headache. I should have listened. But yes, when it comes for like my godson, which is Papa, be in his business. Let him know. Let him tell you who he's dating. Don't be blind to it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, especially with Talia. Talal gonna be on that because that's his shining armor, baby. So Talal is definitely gonna be with Talia and know everything when it comes to her. So you're gonna be in their business. That's who you are, anyways.
Yeah. I try to be cool. I try to be like cool, but I can't be cool. It's just who I am. But I do feel like it's still a double standard. We just heard it. But I still feel like, look, you hear my people in the background? I do feel like I just wish we all was equal, and we're not equal. That's the only thing I do wish. You need to be in their business. Exactly. I made their business. Let's get technical. I made their business. It wasn't me born if it wasn't for me. You should have heard what you should have come around here. You lost. Anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna stay in their business because I'm gonna watch them. I don't want nobody to manipulate them or do things to them that I feel like if I could see it head on. But him with this 40-year-old, it's like, that's just wow. She just was probably trying to just relive her youthful days, and they probably using you to relive their youthful days. I'm not letting my kids get used. Period.
Shanika said, Sean said that Mason loved older women. Mason do. Mason does. I don't know what's up with Mason. I don't know. He don't got no mommy issues, so I don't know what's wrong with him.
Or do he? We don't know.
He be giving me 10 hugs a day. Mason good. Mason good.
But yes, guys, anybody else had a similar story? Because Damien was wild with his story. 10 hugs a day might be extreme. He might have some issues. I'm sorry, Tweety. He might have some issues. He might have some issues. But I appreciate you guys with your comments. I do feel like we need to shed light on, it shouldn't be unfair. It should just be fair all around. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do it, but don't shame somebody now for doing something that a guy could do. That's my problem.
Right.
That's my thing.
Right.
But yes, guys. So now somebody put my man 3 years younger. Where's my chat box at?
That's Angie. So Angie says, my man, hold on, I gotta go back to it. Yeah, my man is 3 years younger, than not a real age difference, but he is younger. I sent this, wait, what? Everybody keeps talking now. I sent this direct message by mistake. All right, she's saying now her man is 3 years younger. That's not a real big age difference, but he is younger. Do you want to get off and talk, or you just want to say that you are dating someone younger?
I mean, it's not like much of an age difference. When we started dating, he was 29 and I was 32, I think. So it wasn't like much difference. Like, we kind of grew up the same, you know, we were from the same, we're both millennials. So it wasn't like super, super age difference, but like, I kind of understand why sometimes it's like a double standard with a man being younger than a woman versus a woman being younger than a man. Like, in one of my relationships, like, he was 10 years older than me, you know, so it wasn't seen as like taboo or anything like that, but he was 10 years older, and that age difference really made a difference, you know, because I was 19, he was 29, you know, so that age difference really showed in our relationship, you know, so like, I get it. I've been in both sides of the spectrum when it comes to that.
And I also think when guys date someone significantly younger like that, I think they're trying to mold that person. They want that person to be who they are. They want that to control that person. Do as I say, because I'm older than you. Do as I say. You don't know any better. So do as I say. Sit there, look pretty, and just laugh when I say to laugh and talk when I say to talk. I think when older guys like that date younger female, I think that's an issue. Now I think that's an issue.
I think it's both ways. I think women are like that too. Women definitely be molding younger men. I mean, you think about the fact that men, half the boys you act nowadays, black men, who you lose your virginity to? The girl be like 10 years, 5 years older. They don't be like girls they age. So I agree with you, Tweety, and I just think it's both ways. I feel like you can find both.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I definitely agree with that too, because with the 10-year age difference, there was like a level of wanting to control certain situations, control who you're kind of friends with, control how you dress and stuff like that. So I definitely agree.
Do I know who you're talking about? I know this person?
Yes.
All right, yeah. You didn't even let her go to amusement parks with me. She gonna do nothing with me. She gonna do not a goddamn thing.
Okay, wait, calm down, Tweety. Calm down. She didn't say air it out.
Again. And she's not even in a relationship with him no more.
Yes, and she did not say air her dirty laundry. Okay, she probably didn't want to go with you.
It's okay though, because like it was a point in my life where like shit was like crazy, you know, and Tweety was the only one that was really there for me through that time, you know, so I don't mind like her speaking on it because she really was there for me through that time. And I got out of that shit eventually, you know, and moved back to Florida because I was living in New York, moved back to Florida and, you know, got my independence back, you know, so she was definitely like a pivotal person in my life when I was going through that, you know, because there was such an age difference and it was very, very a weird situation for me, you know, and I told myself I would never date someone that much older than me again. So I started dating people closer to my age. And you know what? I can't even say that because there was a relationship I was in and the age difference was also significant and that didn't work out either. You know, the age difference was like, I want to say like 12 or 13 years, you know, so it's not a good situation. Usually that relationship wasn't really toxic, but he had different views than I did, you know, because he was so much older than me. So like, it's definitely a double standard. Like I prefer people who are closer in age with me versus older than me. I'll even take someone a little bit younger than me, but not too much, you know, where they're too immature. But being with someone who's like closer in age with you is going to be the best situation at the long run. Like it's always going to be the best situation because you're going to have a lot more in common. It's going to be like similar to how you grew up and things like that. And there's not too much tumultuous things going on because of the huge age difference, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that, Angie. I'm happy you had Tweety. Tweety still don't have no place airing you out. I don't care.
She said I was pivotal.
I just said I'm happy you had Tweety, but she still cannot air it out. I'm sorry, girl. You still cannot air it out. Only Angie could.
I didn't give no names or anything. I just said she could not do what she could not do. That's all I said.
Anyways, thank you, Angie, thank you, Tweety, for being there for her. People do need that in situations. That's what my friends be trying to tell me. They go out with people, you know, I have somebody close to me right now. They go out with somebody that's way too old for them. And that person watched them grow up, and I just, I let it, I just sit back, I sit back, but it's a lot of things they might not have it. Like, we have favorite shows, they don't even know about the show. It's like, what's happening here? Like, y'all can't, we talking about Quiet on the Set. They don't even know what we talking about because that was above their time. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm reading these chats. These chats is coming in strong today. See, these chats are coming in strong today. I appreciate you guys for staying in it. But I just feel like I said, to each his own. But I do feel like when they that much older than you, it's a lot of control. They want somebody that they can control. And right, men and women, they want somebody they could tell what to do. Especially if you don't have no income, they want to take care of you. That all play into a part of control. And then when they say you have a job, you too independent for them. Because they need somebody that that's like, kind of like somebody they could take care of, and you already taking care of yourself. They don't want you.
Right.
So it's like, listen, to my sisters, okay? Just take care of yourself, because they're not going to be bothered with somebody who take care of themselves. And that's it. That's all I got to say to it. Ain't no grown man going to want to be bothered with somebody who got their own job, pay their own bills. They're going to be, oh, she too busy for me. Stay busy. That's how I look at it. But Tweety over here, thank you. They over here like, that's true. Yes, definitely. Yes. Give that to me. Because I feel like I'm gonna watch out for my young sisters that's with these older guys, and vice versa. My brothers that's with these older women. Why are you with her? Like, what's she doing for you? Because most times out of 10, it's something like where y'all doing something for each other. That's why it's even working out. As soon as they can't do nothing for you, or you doing everything on your own, they don't want to be bothered with you. But we're not gonna take it there. That's a different topic for a different day. But thank you, Tweety, for being that person for her.
That was pivotal.
Yo, Tweety learned a new word today. Oh my God, child. Oh my God. Okay.
Settle down. So yes, guys, we have 10 minutes left. It always goes so quick. It always goes so quick.
Yes. Oh, we missed y'all last week.
Yes. So we're about to wrap it up because we got 10 minutes left with you guys. And you know what that means?
Tweety about to hit us with some quote a week that don't even go. Tweety always find these quote of the week.
Can you settle down? Quote of the week is date somebody in your tax bracket. That's the quote.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Of the week.
What? First, where you found that at? First of all, no, because don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Expand.
No, seriously. Date someone that's around your age. Date someone that you have things in common with. Date someone that's mentally there, emotionally there. Date someone that's been through therapy and they can work their stuff out.
This is unrealistic. I don't know what Tweety talking about, date somebody with therapy. Nobody walk around and say therapy on my forehead. It's not possible. You will not know. You will not know unless you start to get to know them. Listen, Tweety quote a week. At least this quote made sense, because sometimes her quotes be so out the box. But I would say this about quote a week. One thing I would say, what I learned for this week, is that life is just a bunch of problems. Problem after problem after problem.
Oh, yeah, it's always going to be something in our life. Yeah.
Always going to be something, but I guess it's how you get through the problems. That's what life is about, how you get through the problems. Mm-hmm. But I told Tweety to keep it like, keep it grounded to like, but she over here wants to date somebody in your tax bracket. Don't do that to yourself, girl. They above and beyond, okay? They above and beyond. That's all I want to say. That's the quote of the week. They above and beyond.
Oh, yeah, man.
Definitely. But yes, guys, we're going to do the live show on live. Come to live for the live show after the after show. This was a great session. I thank everybody for coming up to tell their stories. Either way, to each his own, but I do appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. We didn't even do shady. It got too deep. And
also last time, well, not the last time, I'm gonna keep saying it. If y'all have stories about the next topic, y'all can email it us. I'm about to send an email again. Y'all can email it us and we will read it for you. We will read it ahead of time. So if you have big words, we can say it right.
Yeah, I cannot with you. Listen, this is not me. This is her. She the one after we got caught saying words wrong. I'm so happy it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm more of the person. Oh, I said, you know what I'm saying? That was like the first time I said it.
It's not.
Janelle, how many times I said it? Janelle, I know I said it less than Tweety for sure, but yeah, send us in your stories. We want to. I also send me if you had a crazy date, because I really want to do crazy dates. That been a hit. So send us in your stories that you had a crazy date, and then we'll say it on the next show. So please email us your stories, and we'll pre-read it. That's what Tweety should have said. We'll pre-read it and make sure it's right for the show. Make sure it's not too crazy. You know, we never know who watches.
No, we want it crazy. We want it crazy. I said it right. We're gonna read it and make sure we can read it correctly with the big words that Monique probably gonna send us. So yeah, I said it right. We need the crazy stories.
But yes, guys, we appreciate you guys, and we'll be back next week. Come on live with us. Come on Instagram Live so we could talk about the show, and we could talk about people, you know, on Instagram Live. So tune on to Instagram Live. Our pages is open. So come on Instagram Live. And okay, the count for the day, it said that Tweety, Janelle said we said it 14 times. I probably said it 5 times. I don't believe that. I gotta watch the video. I don't believe I said it 5 times, but if you was drinking, please do not drive home. Please don't drink and drive. We don't condone that.
You don't
Please.
condone that at all. No, that's not a laughing matter. We do not.
Yes. So I will see you guys next week, Sunday. Do not forget next week. Oh, thanks for another great topic. Yes.
No. That made my heart go like this.
Yes, guys. We have to get more funny and more shady. We're gonna need something shady next week. This is deep. We need something more light next week. So come on next week to have fun and drink with us. So come on live, guys. So I'm gonna see you guys next week.
And as always, tell everyone about us. Good night, guys.
Subscribe, guys. Subscribe, click the bell. Yes. You don't want to miss us. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
It's not a podcast. It's not even a talk show. It's an experience. So sit back, relax, and embrace. You know what I'm saying? Love.